Hello everybody. I wanted to come on and make a video because it's been about a week since I made my last video, and I wanted to talk about the energies because a lot of people have been asking me what's going on, and just a lot of stuff going on since the AA portal. And I also have some announcements to make, but the AA portal for me was really good. I've been feeling amazing since actually August 7th or the 6th. I know the day before the AA portal was really, really high and really good for a lot of us. And I talked about that on my group call on the AA portal. And we had a really lovely Reiki meditation session. That was the biggest group I've had. It was like 25 people on the call, and it was amazing. And I now have the Reiki meditation on YouTube if any of you want to watch it. It's a good Reiki meditation with twin flame healing. And I feel like that AA portal, it pushed a lot of divine feminines to really step into their feminine essence. I feel like it created a shift. And in fact, I even felt this really weird, crazy energy on the AA portal after the call. I was at dinner, and interestingly enough, one of my clients had a similar experience, and so did one of my friends who's on the journey, where our head was, it had like this weird vibrating sensation, and I felt like, and I was at dinner too, so everyone at the table saw it happen to me, and they were like, what the hell just happened? And I don't even know what happened, but I almost felt like I was about to enter a different dimension. It was really weird, or there was an earthquake. I don't even know how to explain it. I just felt this crazy vibrating sensation in my head, and I was like, I had to grab onto the table to make sure I wasn't gonna fall, or I don't know. It was weird, and it lasted for just a few seconds. And I know that there's a lot going on energetically. We have a lot of retrogrades and stuff. Anyway, but since that AA portal, that whole weekend, I was just in my feminine essence. I felt so present. I felt so grateful. I felt just, I don't know, just whole and complete. And I wasn't worried about a single thing. I'm worried about this hair though. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I had such an amazing weekend where I wasn't worried about anything. I was just staying present, enjoying life. I went out dancing. I even sang with a Cuban band, which I've never done before, and went to the beach. It was so amazing. And I just was enjoying life. I know that a lot of us are getting tested with dreams, okay? So I have not been dreaming about my twin the last 2 weeks at all. I have not had, I don't, from what I can recall, I haven't had any dreams about him the last 2 weeks for whatever reason. And instead, I've been dreaming about karmic exes. And it's very annoying, but I know that these are just tests, and it's almost like a way to say hey, this has been resolved, there's peace. And I know a lot of you are also dreaming about karmic exes. Don't pay any attention. It's not for you to go and reach out to them. That's not what this is. This is all Mercury retrograde, reminding you of what you have left behind and it's done with, okay? It's to make sure you are at peace with it. So don't pay any attention. I mean, it's good to pay attention to your dreams, but don't think that, oh, I dreamt about this person, so let me reach out to them. No. But just reflect on it, right? Something else that's happening, even though the divine feminines are really in their feminine energy, I think it's also adding some more purging to the sacral chakra. Last night, I had the weirdest sensation. I don't know what's up with all these sensations. First, it was the head, the third eye. No, it was my crown chakra. It was really crazy. But last night, I had this really weird energy in my sacral chakra and my root chakra. And it reminded me of when I gave birth. It felt like labor pains. I was screaming and I was just like, what the hell is this? It felt like really intense cramping sensation. And mind you, it's not that time of the month, but it felt like horrific labor pains. And it lasted for just a few seconds. This one actually lasted a lot longer. I had to go in my bed and lie down, and then it went away. What's so weird is this morning, my friend messaged me, who's also on the journey, and she had a dream that someone she knew was pregnant, and then that person that was pregnant gave my friend the baby. And then my other friend who's also on the journey, she's been feeling really weird cramps. So I have a feeling there's just a lot going on with the divine feminine as a collective. It's like a symbol of divine feminines stepping into their energy. The sacral chakra is your feminine energy. And mind you, a lot of us have been feeling very feminine. We have surrendered. We've come to a very blissful, peaceful state, okay? And when that happens, when we're really in our feminine energy and we are surrendered and we feel at peace, we feel blissful, we are allowing to receive, because the sacral chakra is all about allowing you to receive, right? And when you get into your heart space, because as a true divine feminine, when you get into your heart space and you allow yourself to feel, that is one of the most amazing things you can do on this journey. Because as a divine feminine, you have to feel. And something I told my client this week, it's funny because I'm writing an article on it now. And I just came up with this quote, and it was like, the more you feel, the more you heal. And it's so true, because because what happens when you try to resist feeling? You're not healing. You're pushing everything away. But as divine feminines, when we step into our power and we allow the emotions to come up and we feel our emotions and we feel everything that's coming up, right? So all these sensations that we're getting in our body, we're releasing stored trauma in our body, or we're releasing whatever energies we're feeling, okay? We're allowing to feel. We then heal ourselves. We heal ourselves by feeling, okay? And so the more we allow ourselves to feel, the more we heal, and the more we step into our feminine energy. It's such a beautiful thing. And so I've realized that there's just been such a massive shift with the 8-8 portal. I mean, this one was so potent. It's always potent. It's always powerful every year. But this one was just on a whole other level. It was just like it's like something shifted, it switched, right? Even today, like I decided to go work outside of my office. I work from home. I do my calls at home, and I want to go out. I want to be outside, and I went to Starbucks and I did my calls from there, and it was actually really nice. So I think I'm going to do that more often. And then I decided for the first time ever to go to the movies by myself. And I watched the movie It Ends With Us with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. I've never watched a movie by myself in theaters. At home, yes, but it was actually really nice. I think I'm going to do that more often. This was a movie I did not watch the trailer for. One of my clients recommended it to me, and I took her word for it and I watched it. However, I did not realize it was going to hit so close to home. And it left me crying so much even after the movie. And that's okay. I allowed myself to feel and I integrated that. And that's something that we have to do, right? As divine feminines and even divine masculines, it is so important to step into your feelings. Allow the tears to come up. Allow the feelings to come up. Feel it and ask yourself, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? Ask yourself, where is this coming from? Where are these feelings coming from? This is why it's so important to journal. It helps us understand or understand ourselves a lot more, because we're reflecting and we start seeing the patterns and the cycles, right? When the divine masculines run from the divine feminine, they're not running from us. They're running from themselves. They're running from the feelings. They want a distraction, right? Until they can't distract themselves anymore. And then the divine feminines, and this is when we're in our wounded energy, right? When we're chasing the divine masculines, we're also running from ourselves because we're not doing the healing work. We're not going within. And so it's so important to feel the emotions and feel our feelings to understand who we are and what's going on. Because the more you feel, the more you heal. What I'm getting at though is just these energies have been really good for us to feel, and allow yourselves to feel. Allow yourselves to step into that feminine energy, that feminine essence, and feel what comes up. Because it really is so healing when we do that. So don't be afraid to feel.